Maybe. Either way. In a perfect world, I would have enough money to hire a third-party editor who could make funny videos out of the content I produce, that I create. Which would be the ideal situation, and maybe one day we'll get there, but at this point, I don't really care about the YouTubes, in the sense that I actually care about it as a platform worth a damn thing, because I don't have the time to produce videos that are worthy of YouTube as a serious platform. So all I'm trying to do is to get people from YouTube that may stumble upon the videos into my stream. That's the plan. I need to draw more people in. That's the only reason. So pushing then in that case you would have to download them or something, yeah. And go from there. Which is fair, you know? It's such a shame that YouTube never ended up making their landing page a lot better for streaming. Because then you would have an immediate VOD right there, already done, you know? Because I really like their system where you can like while live, you can like scroll back in the timeline. It's such an incredible thing. Love that. Anyway, let us start fresh and pretend none of this ever happened. So give me a second while we go silent. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing okay. My name is Ace. This is the WolfsGoRawr channel. Welcome back. Totally brand new and fresh. I did not wake up with the most heinous of migraines, so just ignore this for a moment. I'm a little fuzzy and fluffy. Beyond that, we're going to be playing some more Darkest Dungeon. Day 3 now. Day 3. We have killed the first bosses, at least the first wave of the first tier of bosses. My plan is to kill at least some of the tier 2 today, so we'll see how that turns out. Which means the pirate crew is on the chopping board, the 8-pounder is the giant gun wagon, the agglomeration of flesh, I keep forgetting its name, as well as the prophet, which is most likely the first one we're going to do. He seems the most straightforward, give or take. Plus, we can make a lot of money out of that, and I definitely need a lot of money. We don't have much of that right now, so we'll see how that goes. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, what do we have for hire here? A flagellant, a cleric errant, arbalist, and an alamia. Well, the arbalist is only good for pew-pews, and we don't have a mark team. Flagellant is okay, but we already have 2 of them, and we have a bunch of people we still have to level up, so plenty of work to do, for sure. Speaking of the prophet, the Hellion only would be really good, because we'd mostly run around torchless. Do we have a level 2 capable of punching through this? Maybe. Maybe we do. Is this swine flu? No, that's scurvy. Oh, we do have Fallen. And we do have Junselin, which is a lot of punchy power. We don't really have a good AoE healer, which is kind of what I'd like to see. Because yeah, the Vestals have been somewhat problematic in arriving. We do have Mippold over here. We could risk that for a biscuit. Level 1 does seem a wee bit sketchy. Just a little bit. But then who is going to be 3? I guess that would have to be Tyson. Like, we could do this. The Fool's Congregation, a solid team comp. We could bring these guys into the Prophet. The only concern that I have is that we don't really have a good way of nuking the backline, and there's going to be some stress bastards in here. The goblets, the accusations. But we do have a lot of power here, though, which is very exciting. You know what? We're just going to try it. I'm very excited. I'm an excited man. Give or take. Give or take. The Writ of Execution is such a good trinket, though. Look at that. Look at those stats. It's disgusting. I love it. All right. We're going to bring in the Mimic. And then we'll throw in... Do we have some real damage? I really feel like we have some real damage. We could go for more health. Yeah, I still don't have accuracy trinkets or anything, which is really unfortunate. We'll do that. That should be fine. Alright, so for him we'll do the scouting chance. And of course the lucky dice. And then for our healer we'll provide... Well, definitely the healing trinket. And we'll do the other healing trinket as well. At least we'll have good quality trinkets, which should help us get carried here. So we'll see how that goes. Is everybody upgraded to the places that we want to? Almost. Okay. Having a healer being lower level is a little terrifying for some reason. But there ain't no rest for the wicked. We'll take 2 of those, which gives us lots of healing. We don't take any torches because we're nuts. We'll take 2 of those, maybe one of these and a key. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, first boss of today. Let me do a prediction in the chat. Let's see. Flawless Prophet attempt. Without a Death's Door. Which is probably... I'm not sure if that's going to really be good or not. What's up, Dunhout? Good morning. The blue bordered item is a way to clean the particular permanent debuff from one of the Cove enemies that we modded in. You know that dude who drinks with the fish head? He has a permanent debuff, which you can only cleanse by, I believe, using this or killing the siren. At least that's what it was last time I used that mod. I could be wrong. But get your votes in while I set this up properly. Here we go.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world.
All right. Now, normally you would just take a group that can target 4.
The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
But I want to make money, and if you kill the pews, you make money. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, he's right here. It's always the furthest away, right? So we know where he is. Ah, yes, kleptomaniac. Forgot about that one. Oops. Double klepto. Starting off with a delightful little blight.
Stone seems bent on preventing passage.
That's okay. It's a small blight still. All right, here we go.
Back to the pit.
Yeah. With that trinket and his unholy bonus against unholy, he definitely does a lot of work. Let's stun... Oh, we can't stun you. Let's judge you instead. Nice. Clean up one corpse, move them to the front. We'll hit him with the buff. Yeah, I need to get a speed trinket for him. I wonder if this mod overhaul for trinkets actually has a speed accuracy trinket. That'd be very nice, I think. We're gonna go for a stun here. Should have stunned the back line. Now, our particular healer was a little stressed before coming into the dungeon, so we'll see if we can fix that. Good dodge.
Decimated.
Get rid of the bodies. Very nice.
Eradicated.
Off to a great start. Was this key based? No. Was it shuffle based? No. There was something based. Was it holy water after all? Damn. There was something with this. I don't have my curio page open. It is what it is. Love that. We'll start off with a buff. Yeah. We have a lot of stress healing to do. I'm hoping that with the speed buff here, we can do
As
that.
the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Very nice.
Their formation is
Two birds,
broken.
one stone.
Maintain the offensive.
Just trying to help some stress heal here. That's fine. Nice. Top everybody off. Stress
A
heal.
momentary abatement.
Murder.
Begone, fiend.
Alright. It's a bit cheesy.
Foolish horrors. Brought low
But
and
effective.
driven into the mud.
Let's get the job done. Wow. Fallen is really stealing everything right now.
A full pack
He didn't
often
steal.
attracts unwanted attention.
He didn't actually steal. What's up, Snickers? Good to see you, dude. Let us move forward. We have a lot of battles ahead of us still. 3 that we can see. And then also the boss fight still. Alright, the ghosts have arrived. Yeah. They are resilient to that. We'll just buff them.
Brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is like a very heavy stress team. Now the buff with speed should make us go first anyway. So then I should be able to get some more stress healing done.
Press this advantage. Give them
Nice.
no quarter.
Get rid of one of the corpses.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
That's fine. Because we have that mimic trinket. Oh, imposter syndrome. top people off.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
There we go.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
There will come a day where I will use my pathetic memory to remember all those emotes. Snickers? Alright, fair enough. We'll just capitalize the second word. Nice, more ghosts, but they're surprised. So at least there was that. Let's get one buff going. Just for accuracy and crit sake.
And improvement.
One of them is down. Very good. We debuffed some of them. Yeah, accuracy debuffs are a joke. They are false advertisement. Maybe not. Who knows? Let's get some more stress heal on our healer. I want these bars to be at 2. Prior to hitting the boss, preferably. Nice. Well done, Leopold.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
All right.
all.
We are neatly carving through them. I don't use move skills, so. Another fight coming in. Spiders.
Executed with impunity.
One strike, one dead. Good dodge, but a man in full plate.
Another one falls.
Hot. Nice.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Why does the Crusader sword remind me of a carrot? Because it's orange and pointy? I mean, that's probably why. Not an expert, but I would. Did I just throw away a more expensive gem for a cheaper one? Of course I did. I'll throw them both away. We don't expect him, that's all? Yeah. But that's Darkest Dungeon. You hit your 10%, you miss your 90%. Everything is XCOM.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Okay. Well, there's the Prophet. One more fight prior to the Prophet. We fixed most of our stress, luckily enough. Which I'm happy about. Stunning is essentially proactive healing, so... We'll give them one buff. Nice. So far, so good.
Obliterated.
Cool. Undead have problems reading. Solid crit. Let's stop everybody off a bit more.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
We will get healing from the camp we're about to do, but not sure if we get enough from that. Now Jester can get one shot by the dropping of the Prophet, so we have to be careful with that.
Destroyed.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay. We're in really good shape. I once again forgot some very important aspects of it all. The other one is this one, which is not worth. Okay.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Here we go. Hey, what's up, Ryan? How do I cancel my Prime Gaming subscription? I don't know. You don't. You first of all, you don't have a Prime Gaming subscription because you don't have the symbol in front of your name. So I'm not sure if you can cancel something you don't have. And secondly, I'm not Prime Gaming support. I'm a streamer, which already should prove that I have very little intellect. Because only stupid people stream. So, I don't know, dude.
Hides there,
I don't think I can help you.
behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
I like how it's immediately also the jester that gets immediately hit. He's looking at me. One pew down. Okay. I like how he has minus 45 AC as a result. We'll keep the buff rolling. Just to get more speed. More of that crit chance. 2 pews down. Give him a little spot heal. Good dodge. Rubble of Ruin. Oof. Maybe accuracy does affect it. That's kind of hot. Yeah, let's make sure we focus this pew down.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Good crit.
Never hidden.
Go for another buff. Let's really bring it home. Good dodge. Alright, let's start doing a little bit of this. Good crit.
Masterfully executed. Well struck.
Final peel is also down. We're half done.
Soothed.
Sedated. Gotta love the minus AC. Good dodge. We've been taking up to 17 damage from this. Yeah, he's on position 1, so I can't do anything except for this. That is helpful. That was just not enough. So we might actually have a Death's Door here. That's cute. Alright, he low rolled. Very good. Here we go. There it is. No Death's Door. Close, but no Death's Door.
Dubious at best. In death, they are ridiculous.
We did get a speed trinket. Although this speed trinket is definitely less exciting than in the Black Reliquary. In the Black Reliquary, I feel like the trinkets are definitely more impactful, these utility trinkets. I find. Okay. One boss down. Cheers. And we got a really good double Hellion trinket, so we might have to level up our Hellion then. Might be time. It might be time. It was close to him, but not close enough.
Irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Because I don't really pay enough attention, Black Cobra. That's why. You're absolutely right, though. I should have gotten rid of the herbs and keep the 1700 gold. It's just that it's so annoying to have to get rid of stuff, and then because then you can't. It's after having played this game for like hundreds, if not thousands of hours at this point, little tedious things like that I just want to skip past, which ultimately is hurting my early game. But yeah, it's just me being a dumbass is basically what it is. Don't think that there's like some secret tactic there. For there is not. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't have the strength to do that. I do, however, like that we walked into the dungeon with a lot more stress, and now we walked out of the dungeon with almost no stress. The only person who has stress is Fallen, and his stress is like barely anything. Can't even. Oh, here. Yeah, here. His stress is 7. Less than 10. Okay. But I have to level up some units. But whom's? I do have to level up the Cove and the Warrens as well, which is just less than exciting, I find. I want to see those swines bleed. I still have to fix Smoogle as well. His ANSI thing is really getting on my nerves. So expensive to cure, though. At the moment. So we could go to the swines, for sure. We could bring a bleed party. The problem is, I want to make sure that I have my bleed party for the flesh, right? So I have to bring perhaps a less competent party for now. So let's take this. I need to name this particular ringmaster still. I'm sure we can do that. We can figure something out. We'll bring in the Hellion, because I did want to bring the Hellion, because we got some good trinkets. Can you bleed from 3? You can bleed from 3. Is there anything else useful you can do from 3? No, you can only attack 2 and 3 from 3. And that's it. Then you can break through. Which doesn't seem all that exciting, does it? So we can do that, but then we can't bring in the Ringmaster. At which point, Knighted Cat becomes a better option. Because he can bleed 1 and 2 from 3. As well as shoot the back line. But if we do that, we have no stress healer. Which in itself was also a bit of a problem. Ah, thank you, Miss Zachary. Thank you. I forgot to pay out. At least I'm assuming it's Miss Zachary. I could be wrong. You do not have a bleed chance. Nope. That's the plague doctor I'm thinking about. So I guess I can do Vatvale here. Or I'll take Ildori. I really, really wish I could take with me the Ringmaster on 3. Because it also gives me access to trinkets. You know what? We're just taking the Ringmaster on 3 because I want more circus trinkets. Alright, so we have a bunch of people that still need names, but I only name individuals that have been upgraded. Now we have Ildori, which I believe is one of my viewers. But we do have an upgraded individual here, or that I am going to upgrade right now, that does not yet have a name. So who wants in? Who wants to be the Ringmaster? Do tell, do tell. Do want the stress heal. And I guess I'll take... Yeah, I'm wondering if it's better to go with Fan Favorite. Just for the buff. Or if it's perhaps better to go with something else. No. We're on 2. We're on position 2. Consider position 2. 1 or 2. In which case, I need to be prepared to shuffle to the front, which means I need Grand Entrance. And I want a stress heal. So we'll do that. Who do I want here? I mean, we definitely want the Adrenaline Rush. We definitely want the stun. Do we though? Do we want the stun? I breathe it out, breathe it deeper, just throw it away. Maybe it's Breakthrough after all. So we can move her to the front if we're trying to cheese stress heals. I really thought that she had another good heal, but it's just this one, which is not that exciting. Yeah, she's not a good bleeder. She's good for pure raw damage more. I'll attempt the Master of the Ring. The Dark Dragon God. There you go. Now, the Flagellant will get the Hurt Me trinket.
A timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
Thank you so much, Dark Dragon God, for the sub. Appreciate it. You will get your mace. You will get the healing trinket, the healing skills. And then you will get your bleed skill chance and your Hellions hairpin. Let's actually give that book here. Yeah, okay. This can go either really well or really poorly. Let's find out. We do want to take in 2 of those. We are going to get some shenanigans happening here, but not too much. This looks good.
A kind gesture.
This looks fine.
Why did the jester cover the madman's head with a diaper?
I don't know.
A kind gesture. They breed quickly.
He was sick
down
of
there in
hearing
the
his
dark.
gingerly.
But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Thank you so much, Nickers, for the 200 biddies total. Appreciate it. At this rate, I'm going to have a pizza.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest
I once again
settlers.
forgot shovels. I knew I was forgetting something, but for some reason, I did not register in my brain that I was going to forget shovels. But here we are. That's nice. Mostly torchless tune-up. Mostly. The thing is that we have so many new enemies, and I have no idea on how to quantify their strength. So I have no... I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to attempt such
unforgiving.
delightful difficulties. Alright.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Yeah, the bleed is really not as strong as I was hoping.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Now we know he's gonna die.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
I like how we're just getting 2 stress right back to back.
Without tools of iron,
Every
you
single
must
time I
rely
don't
on
take
flesh
shovels with me,
and
I get
indefatigable
multiple,
purpose.
immediately multiple areas where I get punished for it. If I take 4 shovels with me, I never see a single thing. This has like happened 4 times now during this playthrough. And I can't do anything here because all my units are incorrectly rolled. So we might have to actually withdraw here. Yep, because we also have 2 stressors. It's my fault for forgetting a very important item. It is my own fault. I have none but myself to blame. Unless she becomes virtuous right now. Redemption arc? Hello?
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one. Not today. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
This is such an awkward group, really. Because they don't really have good synergy in their positions. The Hellion is just in such an awkward position in combined with Well, the Flagellant is a necessary part of a bleed group. You can't skip him, so it's really just the Ringmaster and the Hellion that are competing for too much of the same thing. Swineblood is fine. Swineblood is a buff.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So we really need like a good bleeder on 3, but the only one that I can think of then is indeed the it's either the Jester for stress heals, or we didn't have a Jester available. So it has to be the Highwayman then, right?
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah, but the dog doesn't bleed well, though. He bleeds very little. The dog's good at like a marking group. In the Antiquary, the Black Reliquary, he's a really good unit, I find.
Darkness
Oh look, it's
closes in,
the Swine Leader,
haunting the hearts of men.
one of the new enemies. Yep, Hellion is at Death's Door.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
He's Rapturous. Oh, okay. He summoned his little butt buddy.
As the fiend falls,
Good crit.
a faint hope blossoms. Her death by inches.
So he definitely becomes the priority target.
Soothed. Sedated.
Yeah, this is also a tier 1 medium dungeon, like a level 1. And for some reason, I feel like my numbers are like half the value they should be. And I'm not sure how that is even possible.
Death waits for the slightest
Another
lapse in
Death's
concentration.
Door. Well, there goes my
Survival
my
is a
Ringmaster.
tenuous proposition
We have
in
to
this
withdraw.
sprawling tomb.
We have to withdraw. Just Ross, Dark Dragon God. This is like the worst luck I've had in a while.
Diminished.
I just can't seem to do any damage. Which makes no sense. You just spend so much time doing nothing. And then also, Even though we have high bleed chance and such, they have so much health. I think these enemies might be a little overtuned for tier 1 dungeons. Okay. The problem is he is at 11 away and he's just summoning enemies. And I can't kill them quick enough.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound. This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, we have to go away here. Like there's no other way. We have to run. That was a
Do not
colossal
ruminate
failure.
on this fleeting failure. The campaign is long, and victory will come.
Oh, it was such a bad failure, in fact, that my game crashed. Let me reboot it real quick. Alright. You know it's bad when the game says, like, nah, we're done too. I wonder if it's saved then. I mean, it should have. But the fact that these... Yeah, like, they have 50 health. Like, you can't punch through that in 2 turns.
A fresh irritant to some,
It did save, good.
a sanguine memory to me.
Oh, actually, I should have put him here. I'm wasting a lot of money here. That sucked. Yeah, the double... It wasn't even the double wall that did me in. It wasn't stress that killed me. It was just the fact that the unit itself is so strong. That it became a little too much to handle. Do we have a Blight team? Little bit. Well, we don't really have a Blight team, but... I can put him on 3. Then theoretically, I should be able to run Gamma on 2 as a combat healer. I'm just happy I got my trinkets back, at the very least. We'll take those. We don't really have any hard-hitting things here. But I guess we'll try the cove real quickly. It's not even that... I mean, we didn't do a lot of damage to begin with. Like, even with the bleed, it wasn't enough. Because the bleed's supposed to build up against hard-hitting enemies, but the numbers weren't there. Like, it felt really weak. Which is partially because I got the priority target wrong, too. So... But yeah, it's definitely going to be an exercise in recovery at the moment. For sure. Which abilities do I want to bring? Okay. Who wants to be a shield breaker? Or a abomination? I need 2 names in chat, please. 2 names. I think you're already dead, Beware. Oh no, it's just Dark Dragon. Are you not already in, Beware? I thought I named you. Fenric, alright, you're my shield breaker. Torvon is the abomination. Very good. Alright. Let's go into the cove. It's a short fight. So hopefully it won't be too bad. Take 2 shuffles. Let's take more shuffles. I should have gotten the bank first, you know? Like, really crank up some money. I'm really struggling right now because of my own stupidity. I get the free food and the additional healing.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Here we go. We battle. Now we can't hit the back line in the ways we want. We might be able to. Good. He's dead. He's gonna die next turn.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
He's dead, he's dead. In that case, we can do this. Should have stunned him. I mean, we all know they're gonna die, so...
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Yeah, we don't have a Vestal or a Jester in this part. So I wonder if I should get the tanking ability. I think I do. Because otherwise my only way to heal him is with like 2 HP at a time.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Especially if I run that trinket as well. The
Unforgiving.
tanking ability is not a terrible idea. But then which one do I give up for? Because this is like the offensive method of applying trinket. This is just... I guess I have to give up Horizon then. And undo this. Yeah. Because then I can heal myself for 10%, and if that full heals me, I also AoE heal. Another obstacle. We only have 2 shovels, and we already used one. Let's stun the stressor. Perfect. Hit him with this. Damn it. Yep. So he lives. 7 damage. Hey, Tenno, what's up? Protect you. It also gives me a restoration, which full heals me, and then AoE heals me. Which is lovely. Spit on both of you. Want to make sure you're dead.
Masterfully executed.
Hot. You're dead? Little full heal there.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Perfect.
Inspiration and improvement.
Okay. Everybody's full healed.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
No. I don't have... Well, I do have an armor piercer with me. But no AoE strong enough to punch through.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Alright, that's 1 shuffle left. We only have to explore 90% of the rooms, so if we get over here, we're done. This way we don't have to backtrack.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
I'm sorry to hear that, Tenno. Stress never is fun. Most of the time. Money. Trap.
Carelessness will find no clemency
Massive stress
in this
damage,
place.
No way to heal it. Yeah, maybe it's time for like a cheeky reliquary
Packs
run or
laden
something,
with
you know?
loot are often low on supplies.
Ah, look who showed up, huh? I like how everybody immediately dumps all the stress on the Plague Doctor. as well as all the damage, seemingly. So Danger is feeling it. 1 HP, of course. Naturally. That's fine.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Go for a stun. Nice. One action for a double stun is huge.
A powerful blow.
Which means he's dead. Minus 30 accuracy and you still get there? Of course you do. I needed one more damage. Alright, he just gets healed. We have to kill him before the next turn, because he's gonna do that ability that's gonna ruin us.
Their formation is
Got
broken.
him.
Maintain the offensive.
Nice little crit again. Well, we know he's dead, so... Yeah, having a small bleed on you like that is definitely lovely, because you take a small bit of damage and you heal back to full, so you keep full AoE healing. Which is very lovely.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud. Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Yeah. The runs.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Yeah, I am not a big fan of the Hellions anymore. They really nerfed them as well. They used to be better. I mean, they used to be broken as well, but it is what it is. I mean, they're still good in, like, direct damage shenanigans, but that's about it. Explosive Concoction, Plague Doctor. 400% damage range skills. But you lose the ability to do decent Blight or Stun. But 400% damage of one, it just means that you do start doing 5 to 6 damage. It's nothing. Yeah, it still yells, but that's like the front line. That's what I mean. Like, she's only good on the front line. Which just isn't really all that exciting. At least not to me. Yeah, now I don't have a ringmaster to benefit from, so... Although in this position, a ringmaster would be perfect. Who are we taking with us? I mean, I could take Jack with me, but then I lose out also on the ability to camp and get a trinket from that. I guess I could just do direct damage and go with Thorol. I guess I could still take Tibon with me. And do that. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this then. I need to level up a Hellion anyway. At least one. Alright, Hellion Part 2, the Electric Boogaloo. Let's do it. See if the weapons are okay. They are. We'll do this. We'll see what happens, I guess. We do have to kill 100% of the room battles here. We have shovels, we have food, and it's short. Alright, here we go. Carrying diseases worth researching.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Nice opening. Yeah, as if. As I walk into the trap. I'm so focused on making fun of that thing. I like how we have 70 stress and no stress healers. Nice. Very good. Love that. Alright, okay, he's dead. That's all I was hoping for. We'll yell at those two. Only got one stun. You hate to see it.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, round 2.
As the fiend falls,
Yeah, let's go.
a faint hope blossoms.
Got the stun. Everybody seems to be going after Tibon. 95% chance to hit, and I miss. You'll love to see it.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
85% chance to hit, we miss.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Very lovely, this. Big fan. Well, at least we got one.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Begone, fiend.
2.
Another
3.
one falls. Another abomination
Right.
cleansed from our lands.
That was nice. But we're not done yet. We still have at least one more fight to go. At least. At least 2 more fights to go. And I like how my front line is in the back and my back line is in the front.
Back to the pit.
Well, at least we got one of them.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
My healer is stunned. Love that.
Executed with impunity.
He's resisting both the debuffs and the bleeds.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Little annoying. Yeah, they're resisting everything.
Grievous
Jesus.
injury.
So we're
Palpable
missing
fear.
85 to 95% semi-reliably. And we're
Continue the
failing
onslaught.
debuffs that have like
Destroy
70%
them
chance to succeed.
all.
And we're about to get a stress check as well. It's going great, isn't it? It's going absolutely wonderful. I guess bleed parties in this particular mod pack, so to speak, are just not worth my time, I guess. We got one of them down.
A death by inches.
Something, I guess.
Unnerved,
Another crit.
Unbalanced.
Yeah,
Such
and a crit
terrible
on the
assault
unit.
cannot
Wow.
be left
Jesus.
unanswered.
Here we go. Yep. I think I'm just gonna kick out all the Hellions. They are too fucking garbage. I'd rather run double Highwayman at this point than an absolute, than a Hellion. Well, you're going to die.
press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay. Give him a stun. Rapture.
Madness, our old friend.
Need to do 7 damage. Yep, there
Impressive.
you go.
This expedition
What a nightmare.
at least promises success. Some experiments should have never happened. You are
Natural
doing just
eye
work
on a
ending
Hellion. On a
a
Flagellant.
fresh irritant to some,
Yeah, so
sanguine memory to me.
I am not sold on that Hellion lifestyle. Because at that point, it might just be better to go here. Because then I have an AoE bleed I can use from the back line. As well as a stress heal. Right? And if you're just as good for a bleed party as a Houndmaster is, you're garbage. Hey, Tentum, what's up? So I'm not going to save him. I'm just going to get rid of it.
The task ahead is terrible, and weakness cannot be tolerated.
And then we need to do one more mission here. To get what we need to do. Yeah, I think my bleed party is just going to be this, honestly. Because it has everything that I need. It has 3 bleeders. It has a stress healer. AoE heals. Stun. Semi-off healer with the Flagellant. And it has some capacity for moving into the correct position again as well. With Duelist Advanced and such if we wanted to go down that path. Or Grant Entrance. Cool. Okay. Let's try this again. We'll do a medium one now. And then we can also get, hopefully, another trinket, which would be very lovely. Give or take. Give or take. So we want shuffles. 2 food, some potential shenanigans, and then we should be okay. But before we do that, we actually have to make sure we have everybody in top condition. You are... fairly expensive, isn't it? All them upgrades. Alright, here we go. What's good in the courtyard? Depends on what you're messing around with. But bleed's always good in the courtyard, because the vampires bleed easily. Although there are some that don't. So typically, it's either pure damage with armor pen, or just bleed, I think. Memory serves.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
I mean for you trinket-wise? How do you mean? Like, which specific court trinkets are good for me, or what trinkets I should take into the court? Because both highly depend on what person you're going with. Or what person you're trying to equip. I find that most base court trinkets are pretty bad, though. Compared to alternatives. Even if you account their set bonus. Go down.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Or not gonna get ambushed. Okay. Really, Knighted Cat? Really?
Another one falls.
One job, dude. One job.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I should have stunned because I have that anti-damage trinket now.
Back to the pit. Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
So far, so good. The stress is a little high there. Good camp to get rid of that. Some of it, at least. Great. I hate that so much. But I suppose it's whatever.
Begone, fiend.
Okay, he's dead before he gets to go. Huge. Huge.
Death by inches.
Because now we can stun him. At 105% chance of stunning.
Inspiration and improvement. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay.
Secrets
Team Bleed?
and
Team
wonders
Bleed.
can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this
We tried
place.
Team Bleed with a Hellion, didn't work. Did not work. Oh no, front line in the front, but they're in the back. So we are in trouble. I really need to get that anti-surprise trinket, and I just don't know where to find it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, so we were able to get the healer in the correct position. Well, he moved in the correct position, so I guess it's not that bad. We're just gonna stun him. Of course. Yeah, this run is starting to get very doomed. We're very broke. We're taking more stress, more disease. More of pretty much everything we shouldn't be taking. And we're missing chances of higher than 80% and such. Which really shouldn't happen. He's dead at least.
Great is the weapon that
He moves to
cuts on its
position 2 so
own.
we can hit him. Redemption arc. God damn it. Should have known.
Continue the onslaught.
Okay.
Destroy them all.
Well, good time to camp, I'd say.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
And then we'd produce a Ringmaster trinket. Ringmaster. Pit Fighter Helm. Plus 20% protection, minus 10 stress damage received. Now that's a decent tank trinket, isn't it? You take less stress damage and less damage overall. That's a nice one.
As the light gains
And we get the
purchase,
bonus of surprising the enemy.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yeah, I think that this is going to be one of my main teams. Alternatively, we can add a Jester as opposed to a Ringmaster. I want her dead. Okay, she's dead.
Press
As is
this
he.
advantage. Give them no quarter. Their formation is broken.
Need a little crit.
Maintain the offensive.
Top everybody off.
Sedated.
Very good.
This expedition at least promises success.
We're doing good so far. 2 more rooms. Great dodge. One HP off, sadly. I tried.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Unfortunate.
Precision.
Alright, the stressors are
Power.
dead. That's something. Yeah, I don't really care if he takes damage. Good dodge by Knighted. If he bleeds, he's dead. He did not bleed. Double kill. That's fine. Let's stun him. That way we can essentially get a free double bleed. And he is gonna die. Let's start doing some stress healing here. Oh, he didn't take the spot heal.
The wounds of war can
Bastard.
be healed, but never hidden.
You rapturous asshole. Hmm. So we have 2 more battles. And we have 2 more battle surprises, so... Or increased surprise, so who knows? Might end up being okay. We did get the surprise. Stress her down. We killed 2 out of 4. As good as any, really. Fungal blood. So against wait, we have... So this is like really good again. Fungal blood's like best in slot disease if you have a mark team then. Interesting. Well, let's see if we can stun. We can. Okay, he's dead. Because he's going to take 2 bleeds. Now we can focus on everything else. Alright, top him off a little bit.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Very nice. What's in the box?
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
We'll do that. And that should be the final fight then. Give or take. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's any good. One stressor.
A devastating blow.
Got a lovely crit there. I don't think we can... No, we cannot. Never mind. I was hoping to maybe clear his affliction, but that definitely is not going to happen. If they're going to do things like that. I'll just stun here. Still going to try, though. Okay. Got some extra damage here.
Slowly.
He's dead, he's dead.
Gently. This is how a life is
Oh, he doesn't take it because he's rapturous. Damn it. Should have seen that coming.
Decimated.
Alright, sweet. Doesn't change much for us because he was already going to die anyway. Good crit.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yeah, it seems fine. Okay. And we're done.
The Swinefolk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
So many diseases.
A fresh irritant to some,
So
a
many.
sanguine memory to me.
Nope. Terrible recruits. Do I still have a ringmaster chilling out here? I think at some point there was a an event that gave me a ringmaster, but I'm not sure if I took it or not. No, I think she left. Yeah. If she ever was there to begin with. But we have the flesh available. Oh yeah. She's level 3 now. So I can't take her. If I wanted to... I mean, I could take Snickers with me. I don't have to worry about the disease. We don't have a different highwayman, sadly. It would be nice to have that. But we don't. We could... No, because that's level 3 too. Damn. I kinda screwed myself on that. I always hate this in-between step. Despise it.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Yeah, we might have to just farm cash for a bit and hope that we get some good level 2 spawns or level 1 spawns even. Debuff amulet, -4 dodge. Rough. Shield breaker only. Vestal only. Healing skills plus 25%. Very lovely. Alternatively, I could go with a level 3 group and try to see if I could do one of these domains. Do I have a team for that? Kind of. Jocelyn, Tyson, the defend with Galaga? It's kinda a team like that. Let's give it a wee go. Especially now that we also have access to some of these delightful trinkets from the Ringmaster. Shieldbreaker has a lot of protection like this, which is kind of nice. Okay. Are we going to try to do a medium one and cry? Or are we going to attempt a medium one and cry? They're both mediums? No, I can't afford that. I need to upgrade my blacksmith to 3 first. There is no way in hell we can do it otherwise. We need the advantage. Oh, this is like a really awkward position I've forced myself into. Warrior's Cap is something I need. I don't really have any accuracy trinkets yet, so... I guess we're just gonna hit up the ruins, which is literally the dungeon we should not be going into, as we already killed both of them. Take a look at our levels. Which level 1s do we have? We have Fenric with rabies. Let's grab a Thorol, because I still want to get a Duchess in as well. Vadaville is a little too stressed out for good measure. Vertigo is unfortunate. We still have some monk action as well. We could bring a Ghostbuster and just try to brute force with damage. Yeah. Let's try to brute force it with damage. I think that is our best bet. Let's see. Well, I use this and this. Occasionally that. Alright. I need 3 names in the chat, please. For a Duchess, a Vampire Warrior, the Vestal, who is slightly stressed out, and a delightful Ghostbuster. I need some people who are willing to put themselves on the line. Mind you, I've only had 1 person die in this run. So, chance of casualty is not very high. Now, you might go a little nuts, but, you know, we all are. Need a wee bit more caffeine as well. So who do we want in? Who's going to join Fenric into the fray? Do we actually have... Yes, we do. Nice. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Sorry about my bad luck death. Yeah, it was really unfortunate. Because the Ringmaster is such an important tool early game because of all those incredibly powerful trinkets we get. So that really kind of sucked that we lost our most convenient lady. But it is what it is. Our shield breaker is a super tank. And we enjoy that immensely. We'll go here. We'll give her the healing as well. Oh no, she will stress out way too fast. Actually, because of this, it might be better on him because he kind of offsets the stress. We'll do this. Yeah, we don't have any good trinkets for her yet, so... Unfortunate. So I guess we'll just take a speed stone, try to get the riposte up before everybody else. You take this with that. Actually, take this instead. And I guess on him, we'll just... We'll try to go hard on him. Why not? Alright. But nobody seems to be willing to break through. So let's go get ourselves a accuracy trinket. Luckily enough, we don't actually have to spend so much money if we go short dungeons, since we don't take torches with us either.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
There you go. Here we... Pretty straightforward dungeon. Let's do it. First room battle. Yeah, let's see if we can break through with pure power.
Their formation is broken.
One down.
Maintain the offensive.
Two down. Beautiful action economy here. Get 2 extra hits.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Nice.
Success so
Oh.
clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yeah. Okay. That was easy. Sometimes it be like that, I guess.
Another one falls. Back to the pit.
Brute forcing with damage, everybody. You'll love to see it.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. This expedition at least promises success.
It's not the first time that I've seen it happen, but it is rare. Yeah. I don't want to risk getting more stress, so...
More bones return to rest.
Easy accuracy
Devils
trinket, though.
remanded to their abyss.
Oh, look, bypasses stealth. That's nice. Bypasses stealth on a shield breaker. So we have bypassing stealth and we have armor pen.
A sanguine memory.
And we can break guard as well. All of which is very good. So we have an answer to everything. Fenric is a badass. A level 2 monk. Congratulations, Bonefant, you're gone.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
A level 2 monk who is fully upgraded to level 2. That is super sick. Nice. Any level 2 monks around? Anybody who wants to punch and kick themselves to victory while AoE healing the team? Assuming they crit? Because, yeah, I have the job for you then.
He will be laughing still at the end. This one has become vestigial, useless.
Why did I choose a plague doctor? Yeah, why did you choose a plague doctor? You always regret whoever you end up going as. It doesn't matter whomst the fuck it is. You will always find regret elsewhere. Everywhere. I need to go kill the flesh. I feel like I can do another brute force, honestly. But they're long. They're all mediums. There's no short ones. So no matter what I do, I am going to get bona fide, certified, quantified. These are, like, this is the one that I really want, but because ultimately what the position you want to find yourself in with is having a lot of surprise chance. So you have a near guaranteed chance of getting the enemy surprised. You have the Alpha Strike despite your speed being super low. That's what you want. That's actually a nice one for the Bleed team, isn't it? But it's a short veteran cove. That's suicide. Yeah, we'll just go in with the same team. And do a medium one here with the Caregivers Convention. Take shuffles. And we'll take one of each and then hope for the best. Vestals. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, the problem is with Plague Doctor. The Plague Doctor in itself is very strong, but he doesn't really quite fit in any team composition. Because his strength is Blight. You can't really build a Blight-based team that's good. Like you can with a Bleed team. With a Bleed team, even in vanilla, you have the Flagellant, and you have the Highwayman, and you have the Jester. Right? And then you add a Vestal to that, and you're good to go. You have a Bleed team, you have stress heals, you have all you could possibly desire. With a Blight team, you don't really have the same potency, because all you really have in the base game is the Plague Doctor, which is good, the Abomination, who is bad, and then you have the Shield Breaker, which is better served as an armor piercer than the Blight, because if you do end up being a Blighter, you have to end up using two of them and then dance constantly. At which point you also have the requirement of having the correct amount of speed on the right target, which in vanilla is at a higher disadvantage because it's more about that D8 roll, I believe, as opposed to actually adding the speed modifier. So it's very difficult to get that reliably. So that's screwed. So you end up in like an incredibly awkward position, because then you have to run Plague Doctor, Vestal, double Shield Breaker, which is a really good comp, but not because it's Blight based, in the same way that it's Bleed based, right? Grave Robber is not DLC. I don't like the Grave Robber. Grave Robber is like the Jester. She's way too squishy, and I don't think she does enough damage unless you set her up to do big hits. And I find setup teams in vanilla to be incredibly unfavorable. It's one of the reasons I don't like Mark teams, even though they're really strong against the single target or boss fights. They're so awful against everything else because they have to spend their action economy buffing themselves first before they can really get to their power spike, which is not good. Yeah, so you could go Blight with the Grave Robber, but it doesn't do a lot.
Every lost resource must be recovered.
But it ends up being super awkward. Most people who like the Grave Robber like her because of the high crit movement skills she has, not because of the Blight.
Reward for a task well performed.
So the best Blight team in vanilla, in my opinion, is Plague Doctor.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
It's either double Plague Doctor Vestal on the front line with a shield breaker, or double shield breaker Vestal
Nature
Plague
herself,
Doctor.
a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
This is a really unfortunate dungeon layout for the mission we have. Because we have to check every piece of road. And there's like 2 double backs we have to do, which makes the dungeon nearly twice as big. Okay, but we got lucky here, so we don't have to go all the way down here, because there's only a room battle with treasure and curio, but no quest. But even with mods, like unless you have an Abomination Overhaul mod, or something like the Snake Charmer, you get a little bit more wiggle room. But even with the Snake Charmer, you can't use the you can't end up using the what's her face, the shield breaker. So then you end up with just replacing the shield breaker with the Snake Charmer, which is fine. It's a different plague style. Snake Charmer is still good.
Indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
But you're not really solving the issue, you're just changing the problem. Yeah, no, I know the she's really good in her versatility and moving around. And if you shovel her, that's fine, she just shovels back in. The problem is that if you really want to do good damage with her, you have to set it up. Wow, okay. Unfortunate. And we're starting off with a crit. A miss into a crit.
Another abomination.
Off to a
cleansed
great
from our
start, we are.
lands.
Wow. That's...
Another one falls.
...95% chance to hit, and it's like, nah.
Executed with impunity. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
It sucks so much.
Eradicated.
That kind of makes up for it, I suppose. Oh. But she's not bleeding, though. Also, I like how I have treated bandage, 40% bonus resist. My blight resistance is 100. I'm still fucking blighted.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Nice double crit heal. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. Well, this Vestal is trying to fight for her life.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless
inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue?
I found the slight damage reduction acceptable for the targeting versatility, but not the quickness. One missed dodge gets hairy. Yeah, that's a problem. Like, especially in the late game, your dodge becomes more and more unreliable. Great, so we have the double shuffle here.
Back to the pit.
Sweet, we got one of them.
Be gone, fiend.
They both go on the Paracosa list. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that, but here we are. Oh, I can only attack 2, 3, and 4 with that, huh? Then I shall buff myself. Yep, of course. As it is.
Continue the onslaught.
I really need that anti-surprise trinket, because this is ridiculous. Without that anti-surprise trinket, doing runs without torches is horrifically brutal. Because I spent so much of my action economy just shuffling back into place. Triple dodge again. Well, if they attack him, they get debuffed. If they attack my other frontliner, they suffer great consequence. And then I have 2 marked targets, and they still find it in themselves to like attack the non-marked target. So that's 6 dodges now on him. 6.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
We'll stun that one.
Their formation is broken.
Very good.
Maintain the offensive.
Nice.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Good scout. Room battle with Curio, but no quest items. We can go back. Alright. Let's get back into position. Oh wait, I forgot the item. Oops. The scout threw me off. I'm paying so much attention. Truly. Okay. That's 1 out of 3 found. We may have to camp soon.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Yeah, I might just camp here. Partially because I want to get rid of some of my stress on my Vestal, but also I need space in my inventory. The inventory feels and remains super small. Alright, so we have another quest location there.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship.
Oh wait, we also have to deal with her nightmare now. Christ, forgot about that.
In Radiance,
Oh no, we
may
have done with that?
find victory.
Lucky. We're either done with it with the green ones, or we just rolled correctly. That's nice. I keep forgetting that. That's like the big downside of shield breakers, isn't it? Hmm. One down.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I like how I'm even marked, and they still manage to just continuously attack the wrong target. Ah. You hate to see it. Now I've got no corpse clear. She resisted it at least.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Get some extra food here just to heal up this blight. Can we stack it? Did I have the mod for stacking? I do. Nice. One more. Looks like it's a full clear dungeon. Because the quest item is either in the last room or in the road to the last room.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Let's just drop that then. Get the money. And then hopefully we should be fine. You know what I need? I need a blueprint for the puppet theater. If I have that, I save so much money and having to stress heal as well. I think that's going to be my next upgrade, I think. Three in Apprentice. Yeah, I'm not sure how many I've done in the Apprentice dungeons.
And now, the darkness holds dominion.
I know for a fact
Black
I've done
as death.
2. I just don't know if I've done 3. Yeah, it was a full clear dungeon,
A
basically.
fortune waiting to be spent.
Almost. We skipped
These
2
lessons will prevent the
two of them because the
outbreak of
scouts,
epidemic at our struggling hamlet.
It is what it is. Daredevil, skilled gambler, Hippocratic oath. Yep. Give Hippocratic to a character who cannot heal.
Preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
Alright, a level 1 Hellion. Is that something I'm willing to introduce to my lineup? Absolutely. Let's go. Welcome to the party, love.
Barbaric rage and
Alright.
unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Well, all this stuff is delightfully free, so let's hit him. Oh wait, it's only the treatment. Sorry, the sanatorium is free. So we can either lock in an expensive thing or get rid of an expensive thing. We'll get rid of the runs here. Who has the most powerful perk in our level 3 lineup? Nothing exciting here. Robust. I think there's one who has what's it called? Luminous something? Sideshow act. An aspiring performer slightly increases the chance and showmanship of crits. I'm not sure exactly what the actual stats are of Sideshow act, but that's pretty good. Can somebody find me the exact stats of Sideshow Act? Because I'm wondering if I want to lock that in or not. Precise Striker, musical. Slugger, Hippocratic, Natural Eye. Evasive. I mean, Natural Swing is always good on a monk. Yeah, it's on the loop. It's on the Abomination, which is really not that worth locking into. Yeah, Natural Swing Monk. We also have Deadly Monk, which is more crit. But yeah, Nassat over here. The Natural Swing Monk is indeed very powerful. It's probably going to be the Natural Swing Monk here who we're going to lock in. It's too good not to.
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul.
No, Rabies is fine. I don't know what week we are in. I don't really keep track of it. I'm not playing on Stygian or Blood Moon. So let's see if there is anything we want to add here. I mean, getting something like Hard Skinned is also pretty good, though. Yeah, I need to check out the mod to see what the Sideshow Act does. That's why you are practicing? Sure. Despite the fact that the game will be completely different, so everything I learn here that I haven't learned yet in like thousands of hours of playing this game totally will carry over. Totally. Yeah, there's nothing really else we want to lock in, but we do want to lock in something. It's probably hard skinned on defend though. Just having a healer take 10% less damage is pretty solid. Now I need to figure out if Sideshow Act is any good. Let me check my workshop real quick. Workshop, subscribed items. Hey, Chaotic Wolf, what's up? So we're looking at one of the class mods that I am running with.
Night gathers. Our watch begins. The Wolf's Watch.
Thank you so much, you beautiful bastard, for the sub. The Prime Gaming. Absolutely appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. Just testing what the Sideshow Act does. Um... Uh... Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Trying to see if there's maybe... Luck gifted? No. I'm trying to see if Sideshow Act does anything. Is the Quake forever stuck as a result? Wait, what? Yeah, I'm not seeing any information on that in the comments either. I'm not sure what it does. I'm not gonna lock it in. Purely because I don't know what it is. I'm gonna do prot here. Hard-skinned. I guess I'll get a level 2 Arbalist.
Bandage and pillage. The
Why not?
dancing steps of war.
Let's see, what are we dealing with now? I mean, I could pursue the Necromancer in a desperate attempt, a Hail Mary, if you will. We do have Jocelyn, we do have Fallen Cypher. We used to have Defend, and we used to have Tyson. So, we can't do it right now. We can do it next turn once our healer is out of the sanatorium. Which is fine, because this particular trinket is not really anything I want to have regardless. The inoculate flesh, though, I want it to die. I want that flesh to die. I want my bacon. I want my bacon. Alright, so Snickers comes in because he's hungry. Knighted Cat comes in because he is hungry. So then we are missing a healer who doesn't hate us. Lippold, welcome to the party. And then we're missing a tier 2 bleeder, which we could indeed do as the Hellion of level 1. But is that the way to go for this particular group of nonsense? Because in the perfect situation, we would have Jack with us, right? But we can't have Jack with us. So what would be a good alternative? Just a level 1 Hellion? Is that the plan? Playing GHT and listening to ELS FM, be like, I don't know what that means. I know they're letters in a particular sequence forming a word or an abbreviation, but I have no clue what that means. Oh, GTA? Am I going to bring in the Hellion? Is that the plan here, boys? Are we going to try to bleed? I mean, I could also just bring in a level 2 monk. Try to get some of that riposte action happening. We also have a Faded Jester. Yeah, you know what? We'll take this team. Sure. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? He sat comfortably. and with great confidence. Okay. Does mean we have some new names, though, that we have to account for as we go and kill this boss of ours. Just making sure that everything is indeed correct. Looks like it is. Very good. Trinkets are set. Alright, so we have a jester we have to name before we pop off. So let's see. Who is a jester in the chat? Who wants in? Let me know. Do we actually have a good... Yeah, we do. I do want the sanctuary before I go as well, though. It's probably wise. You know, the whole ambush thing. It's kind of inconvenient. Recap? Alright. I'm the kind of funny dude. Well, if you have to point out you're funny, buddy. Are you really all that funny? But maybe it just means you're the joke. Which I don't think is a good thing, but here we are. Here we go.
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome.
I do hate it when my
The
flesh
thing is
becomes
more
burdensome.
terrible than I can describe. An
Alright.
incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Organ, sinew, and bone. Just checking something real quickly, boys. Awesome. Okay. So we're looking at... I'm like 99% sure the boss is somewhere at the bottom. I'm just not sure if he's in the corner or not. I would imagine he is. Yeah, let's go here. Can we get a prediction for the flesh? That'd be great, thank you. Wait till my character gets his perks? What is that supposed to mean? Is that a threat? I won't be able to get the stress boy out of the way, am I? No. I need to do 7 damage. I'm 3 damage short. Thank you so much, Masakri. Appreciate it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good dodge. Great dodge.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Unfortunate. Alright, he's dead.
Death by inches.
He's dead too. Alright, they're all dead. Perfect.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Awesome. First battle clean.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Here we go. So far, so good. We don't care about those. It's a nice ruby. But is it of the sea? Probably not. If it was, I would have to make my channel mature. Even more mature. Alright. Okay. So we at least have 2 more battles before the boss. At least. Could be more, could be less, we don't know. We're 2 damage short. Unfortunate. But he is dead next turn then.
Eradicated.
He is dead now. We'll stun him. Nice crit. Well done, Lippold. So he's gonna bleed out.
Back to the pit.
It's funny how I never really liked the Highwayman, and now it's somebody that I like. It's funny how a small tweak to a character
Great is the weapon that
can
cuts
some,
on
or
its own.
the surrounding parts of a character can make it very lovely. Yeah, we're not gonna stun that, so I'll just top everybody off.
Soothed. Sedated.
Right, so we need to do 2 damage. Great dodge rock up. Great. 16 is more than 2.
Broken.
Last time I
Maintain
checked.
the offensive.
Success so clearly in view.
Or is it merely
A trick of the light? Okay. Maggot.
Executed
Double
with
kill.
impunity.
We love to see it.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Be gone.
We'll take it.
fiend.
Nice.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, so we're expecting the boss to be there, so we'll camp here.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
The light. The promise of safety.
Alright, here we go. Well, that's unfortunate.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Here we go.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
I like how we're starting off strong with everything being prot-based. We'll just get this sorted, because that's for the rest of the battle. And we're going to be here for a second. So, a delightful hit, that is.
The blood quickens.
Okay. We'll just keep stacking the double bleed here. I think that's much more useful in overall damage. Even if it means that we can't get the full value on the hit. Very nice. We did 22, he only healed for 5. Oh, Recap is dodging well. Double crit.
Ground quakes.
Yeah, we don't really have any good hit here, so we'll just apply the bleed. Another crit. More AoE bleeds.
A momentary abatement.
Keep AoE healing because I have to make sure we are not near death's door. They stunned my flagellant. Unfortunate. They stunned my healer. Okay.
Its destruction
But
is
they're
a
dead,
small
that's fine.
consolation, given the implications of its terrible existence.
Alright. Another boss bites the dust. Very good. I like how nobody's like failure or death's door at all. On guard. Escape. Cove Scoundrel. Like the bleed. If we have a bleed party on that
Fresh
flesh, it's too
irritant
easy.
to
It's
some.
too easy.
A sanguine memory to me.
No level up, boys. Shame. Yeah, that was a solid fight. We walked away quite healthy from that as well. And it also means we have a bunch of new level 3 people. Which is not too shabby. Yeah, we need to make the easier bosses have some kind of alterated state when it comes down to the predictions. Although I would not know what that would look like. What is that? Cataphract only. Less melee damage, but more armor piercing and crit. It's actually not bad overall. It's actually pretty good. If you melee with him. Which is not that easy to do. Unless you constantly shuffle, I guess. But, yeah. No, that's the survival guide. I think the other one. Death blow resists. Dodge at death's door. Increased damage if stress above 85. Virtue chance. Stress damage received minus speed. The Worry Stone is okay. Minus damage, but super tanky. Could be good for like a utility character. Or a dot character. It is tricky. Yeah, the Ruins is level 4. The Cove still remains level 2. I need to wait until I hit another shield breaker, I think. Yeah. So what could we do? We can do the Warrens. I guess we could try to go after the 8-pounder, but with what? What could we possibly go after with the 8-pounder? Hey, Frosty. Welcome back, bud. I do have a mod list. It's in the stream right now. Masakari's got you back. Otherwise, you can also see it on the day 1 video on my YouTube with the playthrough. Speaking of which, are people looking at the videos? The blobber commented. I like how on my darkest dungeon video, somebody did comment. Or sorry, my darkest, yeah, somebody commented on the Dungeons and Dragons part. Love that. 2 hours ago. Hold on, I have to. Why do I not see the comments? That's alright, Beware. I don't mind. I don't. I don't mind talking about other things during my stream. I really don't care. I think that type of variety is good, you know? Because the people that are here for the gameplay and like the way I play games are patient enough to wait until we are done ranting. And other people that just want to be entertained are going to be entertained either through the gameplay or my rant, so it's fine. However, the only thing I don't understand is that I do not see the comment. Because I see your comment in my notifications, but then if I go to the video, it doesn't show your comment. Perhaps you turned off comment notifications? No, because I see the notification of your comment. I just don't see the comment. I don't see a lot of comments. There's been another comment on my day 1 video that I don't see. Oh, maybe because it has a link. Yeah, but then there is some kind of shenanigans going on in terms of settings, right? Like in terms of like automated comment filtering or some shenanigans. Because if I look at like comments held for review, there's nothing. That's the weird thing. So I don't see your comment under my video. I don't see it in my published comment. I don't see it in my comments under review. So it's not being held back. And I don't see it under my video at all. Yet I do get notification that you in fact commented. You don't show up in the next. That is so weird. I mean, even if I go to my second video, I can see Danger's comment. That is, YouTube is such a mess sometimes, isn't it? Because there's only 2 comments I see under the video. Knighted Cat's wolf stare, and then the Francesco one. With the wolf sip reference. But the weird part is, it does say that there are 3 comments. Like, that's the weird part. It says 3 comments. But I only see 2. I'll show you guys. Here, look. It says 3 comments. Only shows 2. I don't know. I don't know where that is coming from. Yeah, I don't know. I can't figure it out. Yeah, in 5th edition there's no issue like that. Indeed. And I don't even remember that being an issue in 3.5, so it must be like a really old issue. Although I do find it enjoyable that people, like, once we, like, made him realize he was wrong. I don't think he mentioned anything in the chat anymore that day. Let's see. Survival guide. Yeah, maybe when somebody sees this on YouTube, they will know. Yeah, this command was an older thing, Frosty, before they introduced that. I just never turned it off. Max HP, but lose speed. Mathematically, it's kind of an arbitrary thing, because if you strike first, they die a turn earlier, which also means you save health. Assuming we're counting strike for strike on the same target. I'm not sure where to go. I just know that I have to go to the cove, but I don't have a team ready for that. Also, why in the ever-living hell do I have 3 Hellions? Or Hellions, lepers?
The task ahead is terrible, and weakness cannot be tolerated.
Maybe I just have to brute force it with damage. Maybe that's the plan. I mean, it is a medium one, so it's gonna suck regardless. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll do this party. It's probably a private comment. How does one make a private comment? Because it shows you that he commented, but I can't see it. So it's private, but I can see it, but I can't see it. Like, it doesn't make any sense either. That's a little intrusive, that others can look up how long I've been watching. Is it? Are you ashamed of how long you've been watching me? Same. Same. I mean, there's a lot of information that the API has access to. That's just the internet. We'll do this. We'll add the heal here. You grab that. Actually, are we going to do this? When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. To see a marching band. It's only for the front line.
You have returned.
Guess this makes sense then.
45 months. Thank you so much, Mast, you beautiful bastard. It's good to have you with us still. I hope you've been well. Creeping up on the 48, dude. You're getting there. 4 years nearly. Yeah, I'm wondering if I want to... do something else here. Yeah, since we already have an accuracy buffer, it might be better if I go... No, because this allows me to attack the back line, which is also nice. Do I give up my stun? Yeah, I guess I give up my stun. So I get a potential AoE heal in. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that will do. Alright, so we should be strong enough to just power through this. Let's hope we are. We'll take 2. We'll take 4 of those. We'll grab a little bit of this. And then we start praying to the gods we don't believe in. Here we go. I'm surprised this game hasn't made it to mobile devices. Seems like a great game on the go. I mean, if you have a tablet and you have access to Steam.
Recover these lost shipments of rarities, that we may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands.
I suspect it's held comment because of the link. So the YouTube Studio settings, bottom left, community. YouTube Studio, bottom left, community? There's no community thing there in the bottom left, so... And also, if there were comments that were held for review, it would show, and it doesn't. That's my point. Like, I already mentioned that. Like, it didn't show the thing. Settings. Community. Apparently, I have a lot of hidden... Yeah, my block links is not even enabled, so... Hold inappropriate comments for... Thank you, Windows, for letting me know that I am indeed virus-free. That vaccination I had the other day. Hold potentially inappropriate chat message. Yeah, all my filters are currently off, and the one that is on, the one that is like potential shenanigans. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be the case. I cannot figure out why your comment does not... it shows up in my... You have a comment, and then it doesn't show up under my comments. It even recognizes there's a third comment, and then doesn't show me that very comment, which is really weird. I mean, you can try to repost a comment without the link, see if that works. Wouldn't you have to stream it to the tablet? I don't know how it works, Frosty. I don't own a tablet. Wish I did, but I don't. Love the layout of this place. Jesus Christ. Due to the nature of the mission, we have to also check every path.
For a task well performed.
Well, if you're obsessed with the topic, just be obsessed. There's nothing wrong with being obsessed over a topic.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
As long as he's not an asshole about it. I mean, besides, we know he was wrong anyway.
Darkness
Who
in,
cares?
haunting the hearts of men.
Like, I've been DMing since
Glittering
3.5.
gold, trinkets and baubles.
Most of the rules in my
paid
brain,
for in blood.
I can pretty much, especially when we're talking about 5th edition, I can tell when people are typically wrong, because it doesn't make sense. And you're telling me, if somebody says to me, a monk is not proficient with unarmed strikes, I know they're talking bullshit. You can get an iPad. Yeah, see? Yeah, you can get it on your iPad. That's a mobile device. Last I checked. God damn it, Smoogle. You have one job, and that is to not miss. And you always miss.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
One hater on YouTube. Oh, because I got one vote down thing.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, it's the Legion cleric that they turned to a playable character, which is really nice.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Their formation is
Very good.
broken. Maintain the offensive.
The beautiful
Winding
thing
us
about
up
this
is
is
only
if I
the
heal
first
myself
test.
with food, I also full
Now it
heal the
must be
team.
carried home.
Just a little neat little trick with that character. I wonder if that's necessary. I'm not sure if that is necessarily intended. So this actually I need to go back because there's no. This is an empty room. There's no anything here. I just saw it too late. Damn it. I was looking at the map still. Yeah, it's battle, curio, no quest items. No stress heal, sadly. Did get the surprise, that's good. I really have no intentions of getting stunned here, so...
Begone, fiend.
Give everybody a nice little buff. And another accuracy
Time
buff.
to perform beyond one's limits.
Very good. Munchkinry? I mean, everybody plays the game differently. But that's ultimately opinion-based, and we're not arguing opinions here.
Continue the onslaught.
Like, we're arguing if the
them
monks...
all.
We were arguing if the monks actually were proficient with unarmed strikes. And there is no argument there either, because it's just... It literally says they are. So. But ultimately, it was just an individual who once again lacked reading comprehension, which a lot of people in Dungeons and Dragons suffer from. So I wonder if it's actually just people being stupid, which I'm sure is a factor, or if the way Wizards of the Coast signals their rule set is a little messy, which is also partially true. Massive buff and a little bit of an AoE heal.
Quickens.
How nice is that? Yeah, you can make him get into an incorrect like action loop, because he constantly wants to make sure that he is guarding someone.
Precision and power.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Okay.
Inspiration and improvement. These nightmarish creatures
We don't
can
have a
be
key.
felled. They can be beaten.
We do have a
Another
shuffle.
Mariner, another misfortune.
Ooh, nice. Scout? Ah, we have the final quest location. Got a crit scout, but no secret room.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
There's the final one. Nice.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
But yeah. But thinking that a monk doesn't have proficiency with their unarmed attacks is like saying that a wizard doesn't have proficiency with magic or something, right? Like, how weird would that be? Be a little weird, wouldn't it? I get one free weapon upgrade. We love to see it. So we do find ourselves 2 ringmasters, but they are unfortunately too low level.
The ringmaster demands a challenger. The ringmaster demands a challenger.
Shield breaker only. Captivate, captivate. Ironically, I don't find that particular effect rather captivating. Level 3 Cove, giving us access to the delightful but painful Sodden Crew. I mean, I guess we could try to go after it again. I just don't think it's a wise decision for us to do that necessarily. But what options do we have if we do not? You know what? We'll just go after it. We'll get after it. Really, really, really wish I had a ranged accuracy thing. That would be so nice. Alright. Make sure everybody's up to snuff. Yeah, because we won't be able to bring Smoogle with us, because he's level 3 now. So who does make for a good backliner? Cataract? Sure. Now, if we're going to bring out the Cataract, then we can probably better use this on them. On Onslaught, Wheeling Disengage. No, we use... This is if they're going to go back and forth constantly. Which is one way to do it. I'll do Move Resist and Accuracy. I guess on him I'll add some speed then. Yeah. Okay. This looks good. Does the Cataract have a name? Yeah, Xavier. Alright, I am broke as fuck now, so I have to sell some stuff or else I can't bring food with me. Oh, the sacrifices we make. That should do. Can we get a sudden crew prediction? If you're here, Masakri, that'd be nice. Thank you. All right, boss time.
Prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below.
Alright, this is like the boss I hate
Poor
the most,
devils,
honestly.
chained and drowning for eternity.
Thank you so much for the prediction. This is one of my most hated bosses, because the cove is inherently more difficult, I find. So we'll see how it turns out. Also, I want more sound effects for my stream, because we have 2 sound effects people can redeem if they strike someone. Or sacrifice themselves, but I want more stuff. I want some more. I wonder if I could also maybe do gifts or something, right? I know people can do it. I just don't know how people do it. Must have more. Let's see. But I need to find some good sound effects.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
But yeah, we'll find out. You should ask parents for the birds and the bees talk. Can you imagine parents not educating their children correctly? That never happens. Did I get a debuff? I got a 20 minus dodge debuff for 10 rounds. Excuse me? Sir? Hello? Why did I get a debuff for 10 rounds? Still dodgy though. Bite me.
Ooh. Ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
And they are guarding also the one unit I wish they didn't guard. This is going to be a brutal fight. Luckily enough, we have an answer to that. Because we brought the shield breaker.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I have come prepared. Yeah, this makes for a pretty decent team. Overall, then.
The blood quickens.
Another one has bitten. Le Dust.
Continue the onslaught.
It is so adorable when they try to heal people, you know?
All.
Okay.
Eradicated.
Yeah, I like this comp. I am not opposed to this.
Be wary.
Got some good shuffling going on.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Got some good potential. Oh, Christ. Did anybody see why this boss was this boss? Did anybody notice it? Did anybody see the thing? I didn't see a thing. That's why I opened the damn chest. Now, did I look for a thing? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, I did. Just a taste. That's what she said. And I'm stunned, huh? Maws of Avarice. Oh boy. We'll keep the buffs rolling. Good crit heal. We like to see it.
Impressive.
Nice crit. He's gonna join his side now. Yep. Wheeling disengage. It's a little annoying because not only did he crit me, he also massively debuffed me because of his trinket. So we're not gonna be able to connect very well, I think. Unless I can offset it. Yes, I am offsetting it. We're fine. I just have to kill him.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left
They're
unanswered.
he's debuffing me so hard that he's doing exactly to my team why I have him in my team. I am both proud and equally part annoyed. We got there though.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Bulba's tongue.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Bulbous Tongue. On attack. Mark for 2 rounds. Has a chance to apply a blight at a 140% chance. 1 point for 3 rounds. And you take more stress damage. Interesting. But if I have Kleptomania, Plutomania, or Hylomania, I get less stress. Interesting. Let's try it out for a bit. Look how powerful that debuff is, though. It ruins my team so badly. I am so proud and so annoyed.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Watch me get the collector as well, right? Just to have like a full mini boss team happen before the actual real boss. Opening up with the stress wave, as you do. Okay, so they open up with the stress wave.
Another one falls.
Let's prevent the stun. Let's give them a wee buff so we get the speed.
Inspiration and improvement.
Let's make sure we have AoE heals at the ready.
Unnerved.
I already suspected so much. And then we just debuff them. And also possibly apply a blight. Look at this shit. I am now causing massive debuffs. And also massive blight, well, massive blight damage. Free blight damage across the teams. How cool is that? Let's get some stress heals going though. Nice double heal because his passive procced.
Obliterated.
Very nice.
Back to the pit.
Yeah, he also has armor piercing, so. Ooh. Was it this one? Yes. Hylomania. There you go. How much increased stress do we take from this? 30. So with the stress bonus, if you have one of those traits, it's only 5% increased stress. That's nice. Yeah, you do have to walk around with that guaranteed negative perk then. I just realized we don't have a way of not getting ambushed here, do we?
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Yeah, because I don't have Nightmare. Oh no, wait, I have him. Prevents nighttime ambush. Perfect. We'll add some prot maybe. Yeah, his skills are pretty good as well. So he would also give me the nighttime ambush. He has some good skills as well. The Cataract. The Shieldbreaker has some good skills. Jester comes in neat. Yeah, I like this party. I think I'm done with the snakes, right?
In
Yeah.
Radiance, may we find victory.
I'm done with the snakes on green, Gamma. Luckily enough. Thank you, Mark of the Flame. I'm not sure what it means to have less efficiency on the torchlight. Because that also... Does that mean that the nighttime gets better or worse for me? I don't know.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, we got 2 out of 4. Nice.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, we'll drop that. Here we go. Boss time.
Even in death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys. A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Mutiny.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
I'm very happy to have 2 units with armor piercing as well, so I can break down that bastard in the front. All hands on deck. That's fine.
A decisive pummeling.
He did not get blighted, sadly. But we killed him before he could do his little thing. And as long as we kill him before he does his little thing, it also means that he's not getting heals. Alright, he's blighted, so he's going to take the blight damage. So I can do some damage against the boss.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So far, so good. We're resisting the mutiny. I have 31% crit and I'm not critting.
A powerful blow.
He did crit, luckily enough. Let's keep the buffs going, so we also make sure that we keep going before the other dude. 18
struck.
crit, nice. Cool. That's fine. Little stress there. Yeah, let's buff. I really want to get a heal in, but I need my attack to hit here and one-shot it. I can probably kill him now. I only have to do 6 damage. 12
They
is
are
more than
cursed
6.
to float forever, deep in the swirling blackness.
Some would say
far
it's
beyond
double.
the light's reach.
Nice. Now this is a pretty potent team. Spasm of the entrail.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
A man at arms at level 2 and a cultist level 2. Well, we can delete this cultist then. Put you
Send
in.
this one to journey elsewhere. For we have need of sterner stock.
Awesome. Ah, here the Vestal ones again.
Rank up. Hold the line.
What?
This hamlet shall not fall.
What? Ra, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, you beautiful bastard. Thank you so much, out of nowhere. Not sure what I did to deserve that, but whatever it is, I'll do more of it. Thank you, buddy. Tabik, Beware the Blubber, Maddie Nice Guy, Pickle, and AC Roses. You have been forcefully conscribed. You must now clean the bathroom, as is customary here. But other than that, enjoy the emote. Choose some well, choose some wisely. And thank you, Ra. Thank you. I don't even think you have talked in it. You just come in, you just do a hit and run. I'll take it. Hey, Sushi, what's up, dude? How have you been? You're still doing the Path of Exile? My build is actually done. My main boss farmer build. I'm still struggling to get the other weapons on my League project, but Harvest hasn't been kind with the augment influence. I made a cool bow today. For what build? Blight's Verdict. Plus 50% healing skills if you judge. I wonder if that means we get the buff 50% healing skills, or if the judgment itself is 50% bonus healing. I would assume that it's a buff to all my healing skills, as there is a plural there. But then it doesn't say for how long it lasts either, which is a little unfortunate. Ooh, okay. Snub nose pistol. Point blank shot does more damage, has more armor pen. Greater chance to move the enemy around, but it is less accurate and has no chance to crit. Alright. So, Ruins is level 4 already. We have to level up the Wield, the Warrens, and the Cove, but I do want to kill the 8-pounder. Now, the 8-pounder has a lot of armor, so we need something that can punch through armor. Unfortunately, the 2 people that can punch through armor that I now love as a team comp have decided that they are now too good to fight a boss at level at the apprentice level. So that's unfortunate. Recap, on the other hand, is still with us. Do I have alternative options here? I do not, because my other shield breaker, Galaga, is also level 3. This is unfortunate. So, judging by my levels of level 2, we have a Plague Doctor irrelevant. We have a Monk possible. Moist Bulge, since we already have the Jester, it's irrelevant. Kula is only relevant in a marking team. Brimo, he has too much protection. Marking team, possible marking team. Possible. Oh, you can only have 1 monk at a time. And then we're already getting into level 1 units, which might not be strong enough, but we do have access to a Cataract of a sufficient level. And he does give us access to some nice AoEing, so maybe it is good. Because we do need some AoE skills. Really. So as opposed to a shield breaker, we'll use a monk. I really don't have another cleric, do I? No, I do not. Do I have snake venom? I do not. Am I gonna bring in Thorol? Is that the plan here? I really wish. I want to like the Man-at-Arms so badly. I just really don't. I feel like he does everything kind of okay, and then he never excels at anything. So there's always like a better option than him, which just feels awful. What can I do? The thing is, I also have to make sure that I can hit the target that shoots the cannon, right? If I don't have that, then I will feel pain. And contrary to popular belief, I'm not really into pain that much. Damn. Yeah, and I don't have a level 2 leper either. So we could outvalue it, which would have been lovely. So my best bet is most likely bringing the level 2 boy. I mean, it does come in with like a riposte. We do have, you know, the bolster and such, which could be useful. Yeah, maybe this is the play. Not sure about the abilities then, though. Well, we definitely need, like, straightforward damage. The riposte is probably good. Definitely want the bolster. This is too much action economy ruined, since we're already buffing anyway with the Jester. No, we can't use him, because we don't have a healer in this comp. Because we were using the AoE healing from our cleric. Damn it. I need a position 2 healer. Oh boy. I don't have a position 2 healer. Closest thing to that would be Divine Comfort over here. Damn. I am not sure what the play here is. Unless I throw out the Jester and put in Moist Bulge. Pull out the Jester, put in Moist Bulge. Then I do have a healer and a stress healer. Yeah, this is not good. So if I do this, yeah, it doesn't help me either. Then I can't run him. Do I have a good frontliner that can do some damage? Nope. The one I do have doesn't want to play games. Maybe it's Cerebro then? Would Cerebro be good? No, because he doesn't do anything against high prot units. Like with the no, wait, it doesn't work here either, because it's not smoke screen. Yeah, I need armor piercing, but the only 2 armor piercers that I have are already level 3. God, I hate this aspect of the game sometimes. So we're gonna have the longest battle in the history of battles? Is that what's gonna happen here? I guess it is. Yep. This is gonna be super awkward. I am not feeling comfortable in here. This is gonna be so much fun. Yeah, you can go Licky Tongue. You can get those 2. You will get this one. Bleed skill chance, bleed resist. Sure, take that. And then you take the healing skill. And speed buff? Sure. I am not happy with this. I am so not happy with this. What's up, Nightacat? Welcome, dude. Did I mention that I was not happy with this? Alright. In which case, I need 2 names for the Man-at-Arms. With 2 of my best trinkets, as well as the Vestal. The healer. 2 names. 2 names from the chat. Who have I not yet named? Have I named Tabak already? I don't know if Tabak is already in. Man-at-Arms is Swaffling? No, Kilvaris. I'm not going to refer to my Man-at-Arms as slapping someone with my cock. You want to be the healer up? Perfect. Too bad you could use it on the mobs? I don't know, dude. Size does matter. Crit chance plus 20. Yeah, but the problem is with crit chance, even if you crit, if you do no damage, critting to no damage still means no damage, right? Here we go.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square.
Yep. I think that most people will agree that in terms
The smell
of
of
damage,
sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
the Morning Star does beat Morning Glory. Yeah. I think most people will agree.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
In terms of damage, yeah. Just raw damage output, agreed. You're not wrong.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption,
Here we go.
malformed with misintent.
I'm assuming the wagon is in the corner here. Alright. We're off to a great start. Let's get some buffs going.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Wing slam. Dazzled. Whatever the hell that does.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Precision and power. Confidence surges as the
Okay.
enemy crumbles.
So the dogs are down. Thanks for the prediction there, Misakri.
As
The
the
tears this
fiend
game made me
falls,
shed to finish it.
a
That's
faint
what's going on
hope
since
blossoms.
2014. Yeah, the learning curve in this game is particularly brutal. It is not for the faint of heart, no.
The blood quickens.
But once you get it down, then yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Be gone, fiend.
Yeah, I can understand your frustration with that,
Give them no
Nere, but
quarter.
at the same time, who cares?
Inspiration.
Developers
and
get their money, they
improvement.
bring us a good game. I would have significantly more concerns if it was exclusive on like Origin or something, as
Their
opposed to Epic.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Are you saying you didn't want a full game instead of early access? Of course I want to have a full game. But I also understand that the gaming industry has changed, and since consumers are a bunch of fucking wankers, they play into it. So it's never going to change. And since I have to go where the consumers are, because my entire career choice is based off you nerds, my hands are also tied.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
So really, consumers fucked me. And they fucked the games. To be rich, young, and famous? I am neither rich, young, or famous, so... No, because my other choice, Nere, is that I don't do anything because I am... Either I do this or I go into welfare. Because I am... I'm not sure what the English word for it is, but essentially I'm uneligible to work. Because my body is too fucked. So I either do this, or I don't do anything. And then presumably lose my mind and kill myself. So, you know, I chose to do something. No, Outking is that you can't work. I'm specifically referring for us Dutchies to the Mahjong. Which is different.
Destroyed. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
A moose. Yep.
Ghoulish horrors,
It is what it is.
brought low and driven into the mud.
This food? Yeah, fair enough. But it's getting harder to justify for gamers after all the incident with the early access game. Yeah, but
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder...
the problem is companies respond to the consumer. If they pull something, if the consumer eats it, then they will keep pulling it until the consumer stops eating it.
Limits.
Companies are entities with no feeling or emotion. They only have one purpose and one purpose alone, and that is to make money.
Executed with impunity. Back to the pit.
Just complaining? Yeah, exactly, Code. I can't live in a life where I can't do anything. And I mean, I used to be a lot more successful, but then I got super sick and nearly did the whole dying thing, you know? Which kind of messed a few things up, but I'm trying to rebuild. Summer is cooling down again as well, so I'm starting to feel a bit more human.
Another one
So,
falls.
hopefully, with COVID dying down, the temperature's going down, I can start feeling like a real boy again.
Push on to the task's end.
Call me Pinocchio. My nose is long enough. Christ. Double stressor. And we got shuffled. But we got shuffled in the correct way, so it's fine.
Soothe.
COVID is not going away in the next 2 years. I don't expect it to. But it's more that COVID makes people not being able to work. People not being able to work means they have less money. If they have less money, I get less subs. If I have less subs, I'll make less money. So really, I need COVID to die out so I can make my living again. That's the point. Every streamer that does not have overwhelming numbers is struggling with that concept, right? Because I'm not bound to an hourly wage. I can't just stream for 20 hours and get X amount of money. Streamers' income is entirely based around individuals' ability to give you money. Pandemic? I mean, I for one welcome the end of the world, so... So is that ever going to go away? Yeah, I imagine so. It seems unlikely that it will ever go away, because too many people are too ill-informed and too selfish. So I'm not really concerned about that being the case.
From our lands.
I mean, I already keep my distance anyway, and if I do manage to catch it and I die, then problem solved too. You don't really have that many worries when you're dead, right? So... I mean, I'm not saying I want to die, I just wish I never existed, which is a whole different thing. So I don't fear death. It's an old friend. I think I've got a summer house in hell anyway, you know? It's
Remind
fine.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Well, yeah, death seems inevitable. That is mostly because it is. Doesn't mean you should speed up the process for no reason, for yourself or others, but a lot of people do. Oh, I meant the world ending? Oh, yeah. Well, if you put it like that, Nay, it does seem a little overrated, doesn't it?
This expedition at least
I mean, what's the
success.
sentiment? Existence is pain. And your reason for living is to find meaning in that pain or something? I don't know what the quote is. I will say one thing, that the worst species on the world right now today are humans. We are the worst species, hands down, period. Exclamation mark. Point. Yeah, whatever. Both of them. Nobody cares. Let's do that.
In Radiance,
Hey, Tim,
may
what's up,
we
dude?
find victory.
Resistance is futile. I mean, if 7 of 9 tells me resistance is futile, I think she has a good point. I'm just saying. Very few sentient species chose actively to sort of how they live in. Humans being the only really mentionable case. It's not even that humans choose. It's just that there are particular people in power who are so greedy that they don't foresee the consequences because they know they're going to be dead before they really happen. Right? By the way, see how much we like to cheer you up. Yeah, it's very, very positive vibes right now. The world is ending. Everything is awful. God, I have really reaped what I sow here. Whew. Am I still alive? I think there's only one person that's dead, and that was the dragon boy, dragon god. I fought him. Think I had a Rift Watcher, Snake Charmer, and Falconer mod. Just spammed ally movement on those shit with a random occultist. Yeah, humans as a society, we suffer too much from greed. Like, I mean, none of these issues would have happened if we were innately more kinder, more empathetic, you know? But instead, we have systemic and systematic issues against everyone and everything because it's always me. On a completely unrelated note, make sure to use your Twitch Prime on my channel and no one else's. Get some amazing emotes. They are wonderfully adorable. And I would appreciate it. Plus, humans are their own worst enemies. Yeah, we like to kill ourselves.
Marvel of technology.
From one species to another.
Of destruction.
And we typically do so with the intent of greed. Or getting our way. I do have to kill him,
Well struck.
lest the gun goes off. That's buff white for the rest of the battle, right? I think so.
Annihilated. singular strike.
A singular strike. I like the model, the monk a lot. He doesn't feel super powerful unless you get him really like maxed out. But that requires a lot of shuffling and such. And he's pretty decent as a straightforward boy. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna take a risk here. Okay, he's dead. I've done the first damages to the cannon.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Let's get the buff. Let's do that. We're just gonna judge the cannon to death. We're just gonna point and judge at him. Alright, he's dead. Nice crit. Reapply that. Ooh.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Get the riposte active. Get the buff going. Okay. Then he should attack me right now. He should die because of the double riposte. We're getting a little bit of healing from that too. Nice. More healing. Let's buff. Nice. We don't have to attack him because we have the riposte ready. So we can just smash the machine. Nice crit.
Quakes.
A little bit more healing there too. Here comes the riposte. Bit more healing. Mortal Shell tomorrow with the DLC? Probably not. Alright, he's dead.
Decimated.
Oh, I should have activated my riposte. I didn't for some reason.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, I need to enable the riposte. I think I can just kill the cannon now, right? He has 7 HP.
The brigands are undone.
Nice.
Our family crest is once again a symbol of strength.
Yeah, if I crit with the monk, he heals the AoE party, and there's a chance of healing when I riposte, so...
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
It's very lovely. There it is. Awesome. Lots of negative effects. We love to see those.
A fresh irritant to some.
a sanguine memory.
Level
to
2
me.
Jester, level 2 Antiquarian. Do we care about the Antiquarian? I think the answer to that